Now I've heard there was a secret chord that David played, and it pleased the Lord.
So Anna, what are we going to do for the Bartlett this week?
Well, we've already done lessons on tempo, dynamics, and some ear training, but I really wish we could come up with some really engaging lesson plans.
Yeah.
What else can we teach them with this classical music unit?
I don't know. I mean, they've definitely done a nice job with the xylophones and the composition stuff we've done with them so far.
So I just really wish that we could create really engaging lesson plans for these 8th graders.
I know what you mean. It's really difficult and really discouraging when the students don't respond exactly the way we want them to our lesson plans.
Yeah.
You know, it's really hard to get past that sometimes. I wish we had a way to deal with it better.
Yeah, it's hard for me to not get nervous in front of the class of 8th graders. I always find it's really hard to relate to them.
Yeah, it's definitely tough to plan lessons for these 8th graders. I mean, when you think about it, they're really not that much younger than us. But I definitely think it's been great that we can bounce our ideas off of each other and really collaborate as best as possible.
Yeah.
All right, well, good meeting, everybody. I've got to get to practicing, so see you later. Looks like we're not in Durgan anymore. Oh, that's not very specific. Oh, that's more specific. I should probably figure out how to get out of here. How to escape Oz. Follow the yellow brick road. Got it. This road's not really yellow, but I don't know. MapQuest said to keep walking.
Hey there.
Whoa! I didn't see you there. So what are you doing here, Scarecrow?
Scaring away the freshmen.
I like your hat.
What brings you this way?
I am following the yellow brick road.
Really? I've always wanted to do that myself. Here there's a great wizard at the end who knows all about music education.
A wizard? Really? So why do you want to see a music ed wizard?
Well, been working with a lot of munchkins lately, but they're getting to that age where it's really hard to keep them engaged. And so I just wish I could find a way to make really active, engaging lesson plans to keep them interested.
Why don't we travel together? The more the merrier.
It sounds like a great idea. I'd love to come with you.
Don't you forget about me. Don't.
Tin Man, why are you crying?
It's terrible, Scarecrow. It's the 8th graders. I get so discouraged because each time I try to teach them some great musical concept, they don't respond the way I want them to. I figured they would just recycle me for a new and better teacher.
Seems like you need to be more optimistic, Tin Man.
Maybe if you focused on the learning process of you becoming a teacher and the students' progress, you wouldn't get so bogged down.
Yeah, you're not going to become a great teacher overnight. It's important to not get too discouraged.
Yeah, that's pretty good advice. Thanks, guys. Where are you guys off to?
Actually, you'll notice we're guys and girls, but we're headed off to meet the Wizard of Music Education.
Hey, that's a great idea.
All right, let's go.
Thank you.
So, I've been meaning to ask you, is it Tin Man or Tin Woman? Or...
We don't talk about that.
Okay.
Feeling kind of resty, guys. What do you say we take a break?
I'm good for a break.
Yeah.
Hold it right there! I'm the Wicked Witch!
No, we gotta stop you right there.
Yeah, I mean, we've got like 10 minutes to do this entire thing. And you don't really pertain to any concepts. Yes.
Guys.
It's not, I'm not trying to be rude, it's just, you know,
Oh, yeah, I know, but I mean...
the road and
Hey.
science.
And the wizard...
No, this is awkward, Julia.
Sorry.
Don't cry. You're gonna melt, okay? Things will get better.
I love rap.
This is a really scary jungle.
Looks sort of like a college campus to me, but...
No, it's a jungle. It's okay.
What was that?
Yeah, what is that?
There it is again.
It's like an angry cat or something.
If I were to be king of the forest...
Murray is the cowardly lion.
I get it.
What? Who said that? Are you students?
Well, we're actually educators, and, there's Travis. Why would you be afraid of students?
Well, it's hard when you're teaching 8th graders. I mean, I want to be professional without being too scary, but I also want to be able to relate to them. I don't want to talk down to them, or they sometimes get disruptive.
I know exactly what you mean. Sometimes when I get up there, I feel like they're tearing me apart.
Yeah, they just start to lose interest when I talk too much instead of engaging them, and when I get nervous I just talk even more and more and just keep trying to say.
Whoa, stop. We can help you.
Have you ever tried doing a silent lesson? A lot of times you can say a lot more with your body language than you can verbally.
Well, listen, Lion. We're headed to see the Wizard of Music Education, who's going to help the Scarecrow learn to make more engaging lessons, and is going to help the Tin Man, woman, her, be a little bit more optimistic.
Okay, I'll come with you, I guess.
Well, let's go.
We're off to see the Wizard.
No singing. Let's go.
Dropped your hay.
Guys, we finally made it.
Hey, where's Travis?
I'm coming.
All right, guys, we made it. So what are we going to talk to the wizard about?
Well, I know I need to work on my confidence in front of the class because it can be really intimidating. I don't want to talk too much, so I think this silent lesson idea might be good. It might be nice to engage them with some nonverbal signals or body language.
Yeah, and you know, another thing that might help and you might want to think about is you should always have a strategy for group activities. Because when you put kids in groups, they can get a little hectic. So, I mean, consider putting certain students with friends and mixing other students up. That might help too.
Also, keeping your students' interests in mind might help. A lot of the kids in that class might like rap music or hip hop, and some of them are even really into skateboarding.
You know what, Scarecrow? That actually sounds like it would work really well with you and your worries about engaging students better through your lesson plans. Also, a good thing to remember is that you want to make sure you pick activities that are age appropriate.
Yeah, they definitely don't like being treated like little kids.
Yeah.
They'll either get bored with the material or try to be disruptive. Try thinking of them like freshmen in high school and plan your lessons about what they should learn when they get there.
Good idea.
Yeah, and even though lessons and working with students can be discouraging sometimes, I mean, I just have to remember to stay positive and I can get through it.
I know. The 8th graders definitely aren't as eager to participate as younger students, but they can get self-conscious or uncomfortable sometimes, and you have to really make sure to create a respectful environment.
Who puts a castle at the top of a flight of stairs? You know, it seems like if you had all collaborated from the get-go with this, your lessons would have been a lot smoother.
Hello, I am the Music Ed Wizard here in Oz. I can see you have all learned the value of what it really means to learn. You have figured out that your journey here was far more important than your arrival. While you may have came to me looking for answers, the best way to teach is by utilizing your group and working together to overcome any problems you are facing.
I hate to be this guy, but what about me and getting home?
You know what, Travis? It's your dream. I'll let you figure it out. And one thing I don't really get, if you're supposed to be Dorothy, how come you did this entire video project without Toto?
Oh, don't worry. I never do a music ed project without Toto.
Gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I cut some rains down in Africa. We're gonna take some time to do the things we never
Wake up.
What?
Yeah, you fell asleep. Are you alright?
Travis, we got methods in 5 minutes.
Come on, we gotta go.
I'm sorry, I had the craziest dream that we were figuring out how we should run our classes at the Bartlett and what methods were working really effectively. And you were there, and you were there, and you were there, and Dr. Greer was there.
You had a dream about Dr. Greer?
We're going. I am the king of